Okay, back here in the e-commerce app, what we gonna need now to complete this application is the activity starter. So in the cart button we are gonna get the action activity starter, the data, and also the start activity. In the action we are gonna put this thing here. In the data we are gonna set the email that we're gonna send, and the list of products that the person selected to buy. So here we need a join. First of all, we are going to put mail to, so is a text. We're gonna need some more strings. The email here, you're gonna set the email that you want to receive the orders from the application. So I'm gonna put the email here. Now the second part is the subject. So you can write anything you want. You can set as order received from the app. Next part is the body of the email. So you put this thing here. In the body you can set to say that as follow. You have the list of products purchased by we need more strings here. So in here we're gonna put the name of the person. So is the username. And here we're gonna set the list of products. We're gonna get the global list of products. So what's gonna happen here is when the person select the products here, and click on cart, the manager of the app is gonna receive an email with all the products that this person wants to receive, and you can contact him to ask for the address, and also for the how he's gonna pay for the products. So here in the screen 1, I'm gonna check if the username is going to be sent to the... Okay, so the username is being sent to the product description. And for last is the part where we're gonna delete. So the list name of products after picking, we're gonna get the Firebase component, clear tag, and the tag is the selection of that list. So is the hidden part, is this left delete part here. So when the person clicks here, he's gonna delete from the list of products the product that he doesn't want to buy, to send to use in the cart option. So button delete here, we need to put the list of products in elements. Equal to this one here, the list of names to this variable. So now what I'm gonna do is to test this application. So I'm gonna make login here. So the user is logged. I'm gonna buy a pant. Select quantity 1. Check to add to the cart. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna buy black t-shirt. I'm gonna select 2. I'm gonna add to the cart. So I forgot to put the button to the cart screen. So we need to go to screen 1. We're gonna need a button here. A layout, another layout, a button, this one here is with the height of 1, color white, and this one here is 48. So the button card is just to send to the card screen. So let's test again the application. So here is the list of pants, the list of products. You can see the pants and the black t-shirt that we purchased on the product description screen. Here you have the name, the quantity and the price. Here the pants, the quantity and the price. If you click in cards, I forgot this part here. It's just Android. android.intent.action.VIEW. I'm gonna put this on the description of the video, so we need to test again. So back here I found out there was no Gmail installed in the emulator, so that's why I was not going to the Gmail to subscribe the email. So now here, as you can see, it's the email, the order received from the app by Diego, and black t-shirt, the quantity, the price, pants, the quantity and the price. We're gonna send the email. So it's received here. So when the person click on here, she has to select the 2 or the 3 or all of the products that she put on the cart, so we can appear here on the second part, and after that she's gonna click on cart to send the email. So if the person wants to delete something from the cart, she just has to click here, come back to the cart part and click on the refresh button. So if you come back here, will be nothing in the cart. As you can see, there's nothing now. So let's do it again. Buy a pant. Check to the cart. Go back. And now the pants here. You have to click on pants, click on add to the cart, and then you send the email. Okay, back here, what I'm going to do now is to present another way to purchase products in this application. So we are not going to use Thunkable, you are going to use the Makeroid. Makeroid website is this one here. You're gonna click in Make Apps. It's the same way as Thunkable, but has another feature. There's nothing Thunkable. But there's a problem, because the Cloudinary, where you save the image from the product, has this feature here in Makeroid. So what we are going to do is to make 2 apps, one just for to save the images, and the second one is the app with the purchase in all of the pictures. So what we need to do is to save this Aya here. We're gonna import, upload from my computer, choose file, you're gonna change the name of the file, so I'm gonna call it just 123. We're gonna open. You're gonna go to the product description. Sorry, in the register product, and then you're gonna delete the Cloudinary part. So first of all, you save the cloud name, the subscription key, and the subscription secret. Then you delete this part here. Now you're gonna save again the AYA, and this one here you're gonna import in the Makeroid. So is this one here, the second one, you're gonna import. So back on Thunkable, I already made an application called Ecommerce image. I'm gonna show here. What you need here is a select image, a button to send the image to Cloudinary, a label where is gonna appear the URL from the Cloudinary where your image is saved, and the Cloudinary component, another button that's gonna copy the label, and also you need an extension that's available on Pura Vida apps. You go on extensions, so is this one here, clipboard extension. You go to the end and you download the extension file. So you come here on import extension and you import that file in the blocks part. First, you're gonna get the image picker. When you select the image, you're gonna send to Cloudinary that image that you selected. You're gonna set a variable. You're gonna get the event got response in the Cloudinary component. You're gonna set this variable as the image URL. So you're gonna get this component here and set the variable. In the send button, you're gonna set the image that you put here to appear as the URL that you're getting after you got the response, and also the label text to appear the URL. So it's gonna appear the URL here, and you're gonna copy using the clipboard component. That is the extension that you import from Pura Vida apps, and you're gonna use this component here, copy text, and you're gonna copy the label. So every time that you want to register a new product, you need to enter this application, and so is this application here. You're gonna select the image, you're gonna send to Cloudinary, that image is too big, this one here, send image to Cloudinary. You can see down there the image is on the Cloudinary. You're gonna copy the URL, so it's on the clipboard part of your cell phone. So you need this application here. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna remove my Cloudinary account, and I'm gonna save this area here and put on the description. So in the Makeroid now, first what we're gonna do is to go to the menu, and we're gonna put a button here. This button is just to return. The blocks part, you're gonna pop this here. I'm gonna set this to 0 again. So back here in the register product, we're gonna remove the select image. We're gonna add our horizontal arrangement. We're gonna add the image here and also a button. This button here is to copy the URL from the other app. So we're gonna save the image, because you can't use the cloud generic component here. So this one here is copy. The blocks part. We also need the extension here, so you go on extension, import extension. We're gonna copy. Here we're gonna use the paste part. We're gonna set the image URL label to that when we click on the button copy. We are going to need a new text box. This text box here is gonna be the ID. So is the product ID. Background white. So here, this ID you're going to get from the console. So for this part to work, this new components from the application, you will need account that on Google, that you can post, that you can subscribe applications to the Google Play. So you need to purchase this account. I don't remember how much dollars is it, but you need to have one account to actually you can subscribe, you can put applications on Google Play. So in the Google Play part where you publish your new application, you have products on app. So here you can create a new product. When you create, you're gonna set a name and also an ID. This ID is that you are going to use. I already made one here. It's called one t-shirt test. So when you are going to register a product, you need that ID. to save here. So first you need to go to the Google console. You're gonna register an application. You're gonna to go to the products in app, and you're going to create all the products that you want to sell on your app on there. You're gonna set the price, you're gonna set the name and the ID, and after that you're gonna go to the application and register, copying the URL from the other app. You're gonna set the name, the price and the ID, and then you register the product. So on the blocks part we are going to need another if statement here. We are going to check if the product ID is empty. If it's empty, we're gonna show a message. And here, when we save the product, we're gonna need another item, and this new item is gonna be the product ID. So it's the text box product ID. This is the screen. Register products. On the product description we are gonna have a button here. The quantities will be deleted. The button is to purchase. What we're gonna need here is the monetization in-app billing. In the blocks part, we are gonna remove the add to cart. Designer part. Delete this add to cart, so we're not gonna need the cart screen. It's gonna be just the purchase button. When it's initialized, we're gonna get the in-app billing. We are gonna get the Initialize in-app billing. So you need here the license key and the merchant ID. These two here, the license key, when you register application on the Google console, you have this key here. On service and APIs, So it's this key that you need. And the merchant ID you get also from the account that you have on Google Console. You set here. On screen 1 on the blocks part, when we go to product description, we need another value to store on the database. That's gonna be the product ID. So we need another time database store value event. It's gonna be the product ID. The lookup in par keys is product ID. Is the same that we use on the register product. So it's this one here. When we go to product description, we will have the product ID also. So we are gonna set as a label, invisible label. The label is the ID. It's gonna be invisible. We're gonna set the label ID. As the product ID that you get from the screen 1. So moving on the price button, on the purchase button, we're gonna go in app billing. We're gonna set the purchase product ID. The ID is the label that we set right now. So is ID text. After, now we're gonna in-app billing. After purchase, after we purchase the item, we are gonna check if the item is purchased. So we're gonna get the in-app is purchased product ID. So we're gonna check with a if statement. I'm gonna get the product ID. If it's purchased, we're gonna send the person to another screen with a start value. The start value is gonna be the username. And the screen name, I'm gonna call the address. on the address screen. In the address screen, you just have a text box where the person is gonna set the address that she wants to receive the product, because on the other screen she already purchased using the Google Play in-app billing. So you have a text box. So back here in the address screen, you have the address text box, the zip code text box, a button to send the email, and also the activity starter. In the blocks part, we are gonna check if the text box is empty. So we're gonna do this to the address and the zip code. You're also gonna need a notifier. So when we click on the button 1, we're gonna check the address and the zip code. If the two are completed, we're gonna send the email. So we are going to do the same thing that we did on the card screen. So we have the action. Can go to cards. I'm gonna copy this thing here. In the data URL, you're going to set the mail to, the subject, the body. So back here you have the mail to, the mail that we want to receive the orders, the subject, the body, so the address text box, the zip code text box, and also the name of the person. You're gonna get the get start value component, and then you're gonna set the activity start activity. Then the person will send the email to you. Okay, in the end We are gonna close screen. Back on the product description. So in the product description we will need the other screen close event, we're gonna check if the screen name is address. If is address, it will also close the screen.